Hello, my name is Kesler. My presentation today is entitled, Any Old Bag Will Do. It is fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. That is a quote made famous by the great Bill Gates. You know, is the founder of Microsoft Corporation and one of the richest men in America. That quote, of course, speaks to the concept of wisdom, which will be the main focus of my presentation today. I will be taking 3 items and placing them in a bag representing myself, my past, present, and future. The bag I selected was a simple plastic bag. I selected it because plastic bags are very resilient. They're also very simple in their design. They don't tear easy, they don't biodegrade easy, but they carry out their function very well. And as you move through life, you will find that the simplest solution is usually the most correct solution. The first item I selected to place in the bag is my old high school baseball glove. Now, this is representative of my drive as a young man. I was very driven, 4-sport athlete, and was into working very hard to becoming successful in life. That all ended when I suffered a traumatic brain injury playing football, and of course I couldn't play sports anymore. I realized at this point that I was going to have to work very hard for what I wanted to attain in life. So I'll go ahead and place that in the bag. Moving on, I selected a pair of old sweatpants. I'm going to lump a little bit of my past into my present, representing my present. I selected the sweatpants because they're just a representation of mediocrity. They have an elastic waistband so that you can get fat and lazy. That's more or less what I did. I went through a divorce after high school. I had to work jobs that I didn't like. I had to drop out of school. My student loans went into default. It was a very dark period, about the past 10 years, leading up till now. Sweatpants are a sign of a person who's just given up in life, and that's pretty much what I did up until that point in my life, before I made the decision to go back to school just recently. So I will place these in the bag. Finally, as a representation of my future, I have selected a tie. Hopefully in about a year or so I'll be wearing one of these to my job that'll pay about $100,000 a year, if I'm lucky. But I guess at this point, when I made the decision to go back to school, I realized what I wanted to do with my life. I worked very hard to bring my student loans out of debt, and I decided that I was going to get my old drive back and accomplish my goals. And that's why I selected a tie as a representation of my future and the hope for my future. As you can see, I wasn't very good at baseball. Hand-eye coordination. In conclusion, the moral of this story is that you have to find your own moral in life. You must experience life for yourself and earn your own wisdom. As you go through life, you'll realize that the negative moments in your life and your past are what made you who you are today. And instead of viewing that past in a negative light, you need to realize it made you who you are, and you can use it to fuel your success in the future. My name is Kesler. That concludes my presentation, and I thank you for your time.